Yeah, it looks like they were too scared to blind pick the Camille themselves, so they're happy just taking the Gnar and letting G2 have the Camille. I mean, that's just a problem. I think blind picking the Camille would be safer with the Jax ban, but HiRit has got a lot of comfort on that Gnar. His Camille did look good last weekend.
He knew that Shlatan just picked up the bot side, Scottle, so he must know that Shlatan, or rather Jankos, is on the top side.
Well, there's the flash forward from Caps. The chains will land. Flag and drag interrupted by the fear, and Vetheo does get popped under the tower.
Fantastic.
Of the top side river instead. Jankos just flack and drag over this hop flash on HiRit.
There is no flash available for HiRit, and he's locked inside the Hextech ultimatum. Hops over the minions, gets jumped on by the hook shot, and HiRit will be run down. Broken Blade secures his first. Showing up, he's getting advantages, and Misfits are being pummeled for the time being.
That's definitely the clutch factor. Remember Jankos, he was so good at stealing objective the other one.
Oh, locked inside that Cataclysm. The Herald is so incredibly low. The handshake chucked out, and the Herald secured by Jankos. And of course, now Shlatan will be the next target. G2 just surround, outnumber, and frankly, punish Misfits.
Yeah, Vetheo might be in trouble here as well. Might have to use the flash if Jankos has the mana for the combo. He definitely does.
Here comes HiRit. He's respawned and run back to lane. 3 members of G2 on the retreat. The Shadow Surge forward. Jankos is in trouble as the hostile takeover will delay further damage. One more chuck out as HiRit looking for the Mega Gnar. Ultimate is available to him down, but they pushed the wave in. They got control of that bottom quadrant of the jungle, and then we'll be able to secure an uncontested Drake. Once again, extending that lead and that advantage. Up in the top lane, HiRit gets jumped on. It is going to Mega Gnar out in just a moment. Broken Blade continues to chase. He needs one more Q. Precision Protocol kill. Solo in the top lane, solo in the mid lane.
Oh my lord, it's just over from the solo lanes, isn't it? We highlighted Vetheo versus Caps. We highlighted Broken Blade versus HiRit. There you go, right there. 2 solo kills at the exact same time on both those lanes.
And it becomes so difficult. It just feels like G2 is the one making the move all the time. There's no cross maps to come through. It's Misfits trying to handshake these exchanges, but nothing is going well for them in the early game. And now, with Caps and Jankos still around the mid lane, with Shelly just being deployed, more plates are going to go over to G2. Mersa forced to move into the mid lane, and G2, they'll just have to disengage afterwards.
Well, G2 trying to run away. Caps' flash, and he may need to use it. The clone's taken out. Kill secured for Shlatan. Neon is going to be the next target. We'll be able to sidestep that handshake for now. Dashes to safety, and we'll be able to use that Gale Force only, and the heal. Another plate secured. The gold lead extended. Misfits at least on the board, but they need to stem the bleeding. They need multiple kills. Here comes Mersa. He's jumped on with the Cataclysm at the red buff, and Shlatan and HiRit will try to run down Broken Blade. Kill is secured. Mersa needs to chuck out everything. Here comes Vetheo as well. Mersa CC bought enough time for reinforcements.
Mid lane tier 1 being down, bot lane tier 1 being down. They own all neutral objectives, but the thing is, I think where G2...
They also need to commit to it. Caedrel, when do you start to panic here? The gold lead continues to extend. Now
we'll be pushing bot, make sure everyone's safe. They're not letting Misfits find a pick before they set up a play, and it feels like every play so far has been dictated by G2. The only one we saw from Misfits, barring the 2 kills, was the Herald Force, which was very questionable, and they lost out on. So now 3 towers over to G2. We'll see if Misfits can cross-map with his top tier 1, but I think on the next Dragon, it's inevitable that Misfits will have to pull the trigger soon, because giving them soul point for the rest of the game is very dangerous. Mersa.
Oh, he's in trouble. Solar Flare will be thrown down. There's not enough support from the rest of the team. Finally, HiRit's looking to engage. Mega Gnar just about to proc, and that's just going to be on the retreat. Neon trying to free fire as now Shlatan steps into the fray. Vetheo's holding on to the engage. No Shadow Surge just yet. Flag and drag from Jankos puts him underneath the tower for at least 1 shot. And finally, Misfits reckon they've got time. They find 1, looking for more.
Oh, Vetheo!
All of a sudden, Broken Blade's running for his life. Jankos is so incredibly low. Targamas stays alive just a couple seconds longer, and finally, Misfits punish G2. G2 are pushing
out to make sure he's not on vision.
That was great vision swap from the observers, highlighting Misfits forced. They're stepping into the darkness. They had no idea. Mega Gnar is starting to time out. Can G2 keep Misfits away until Mini Gnar pops back? He's going to be tired. We'll need time for that. There's Broken Blade looking for the engage. It's caught out with the Zenith Blade himself. Blown up before he can
the dragon.
The dragon is going low, and it's stolen. It's been picked up, and Misfits are so far in control of the fight. Shlatan is exhausted and forced to run away. The re-engage from Jankos, the flag and drag, and that's 1 kill to Caps. That's Jankos being popped on the back end, and Neon is looking to get excited. That was a fantastic catch onto Broken Blade.
Oh my word. Neon level 15 on this Jinx can start to walk up. You can see the pressure difference that we've seen in the last couple minutes now. Neon actually able to contest this mid wave. Has to be careful though. Flakked playing a little bit aggressive.
So much damage. Neon does have flash if he needs it. Mersa and Shlatan are nearby. Solar Flare is available. Mersa may just need it. Zenith plates into the Cataclysm and Broken Blade is looking for Neon. He's
hunting.
flashless at the moment. 4 members of G2 inside Misfits jungle, and Mersa will be the sacrificial lamb to G2 chase for more. They've got a numbers advantage, and they've got control. They might push for Baron.
Eyes on this bot 1v1 though as well, because if HiRit kills Caps, he can TP in and Caps can't, but Caps just abandons it. They want to force this Nash. Neon stepping up. We talked about the confidence, but a little bit too deep. The TP's coming in, forces him back now. They don't have much vision to work with. Their support's dead. Can they contest this Baron?
I mean, there's a lot of ultimates available to the Misfits members, and of course, HiRit is recalling.
No
He's
flash.
got that TP up. They engage. The damage. Neon's locked inside the Cataclysm, but he's got the return fire. He is dropped by Flakked, and now G2 once again in control. Vetheo is surrounded, as is HiRit. Meganot just about to come up. Vetheo been chased down by Caps as well as Broken Blade, and it's a chaotic fight as all members of G2 are now starting to split up. Vetheo blows up Broken Blade, and now looking to re-engage. Not going to be able to find it just yet. That
Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go?
Still available. Long-range jump onto Jankos. Shlatan and HiRit have been able to push the rest of G2 back, and finally, the composition is...
Angle to strike. Shlatan stepping up.
That's the thing, remember? No flash on Neon either. He can't dodge out on the Renata ultimate, only with the Gale Force. So they have to come through this bot lane. They have to walk into a choke point of G2.
Jankos is looking for the flank. He's behind the tri-bush, and HiRit is managed to time out that Mega Gnar, get a couple hits on the minion wave, and will have Mega Gnar available for the impending fight. The minions will take out the tower and Dragon down to 6,000 as we're waiting for that engage.
Eyes on Broken Blade. Neon has no flash. He's trying to zone him away by hitting him over the wall. Caps gets a bit chunked out. Jankos is starting up the Dragon. Everyone's kind of split around the side. They're going in now, though.
That's the engage. Cataclysm into the ultimatum, knocking out members of Misfits. Neon is down, and so is Shlatan. Misfits are rooted inside the pit. HiRit will find a stun, but that's another onto Vetheo, and Shlatan, the last man standing for HiRit, will finally be dropped. The Dragon will be secured, and you have to assume G2 will play for Baron 2.
It's a beautiful wombo combo coming in from G2. All the ultimates aligning. Jankos coming in with the engage on the Jarvan, followed up by Broken Blade and the hostile takeover for Targamas. And surely this will be the first game of the series going over to G2.
Definitely will be. Completely wiped off the map, Misfits. 5-0. G2 TP on the mid wave that was already there, and they're going to hit onto the Nexus. No one of Misfits to respond.
Not at all. The death time is long enough for G2 to finish it out clean. It has been G2's game. They have controlled from the minute they started, and Misfits will have to bounce back. I think the team fights, there was potential there. It's going to be very interesting to see how Misfits adapt in game 2, because it felt to me like they were too safe, too cautious, too slow.
That was the thing. The team fight's a little bit chaotic, as you mentioned, but also the fact that they stayed reactive in that early game. You kind of get the feeling that if they got some of these fights going for them in the early game, if they found more picks to stay even leading into that mid game, maybe things would